Hello everyone, it's Terry, and welcome back. Welcome. I am going to briefly show some of my Brassavolas, what they're doing, if anything, since being moved inside. Now the majority of them should have completed their growth. I usually give them less in the winter, summer, in the off season, depending on their growth and depending on what they are doing. As I said, the majority of them should be maturing their growths and thus requiring less humidity, less moisture. For example, contrary to what I just said, here is my BLC Kiwani Mendenhall, which I got early this year and mounted on this piece of broken clay. It did attach itself and wrapped itself around the mount and put up two growths, I believe. Yeah, there's two growths that I can see here that are actually still maturing. But no, they are really finishing up their maturation really nicely. So that appreciates less, but it still wants the same humidity and it still likes the light. Here's another one up here. I know this is a Brassavola cross. It's probably a cross with Lelia. And it put up that growth that you can see right there that has what looks like a sheath, a dried sheath, giving it less even though it's on a mount. Here is a little seedling that was mounted. This is my Gulf Shore Beauty, one of mine. It did attach itself to the mount and it is maturing those new growths. I've already shown you my Cordata right here. I didn't show you this. This is Retusa, which is a Brassavola species that's hanging out there. Now you know about my Kiku that bloomed twice this year, attached itself to that mount. And down here is my Brassavola cricket that I got, perhaps it was a year ago, and I just stuck it in this basket, bare root, and tied it in there. It was outside all summer. It's still giving me growths. There's a new growth emerging there. So that one still needs water, contrary to what I've been saying in this video. Now, other plants such as these up here, which is my perenniae, which has just finished blooming, unless there are signs of new growths or continuing growths, they will continue to get less and less. Same with my cucullata right here, one of my cucullatas here that does not appear to be putting up any new growths, don't see any roots. It did bloom really nicely a few months ago. Here is another, that's my Sherry Styles that I just mounted this summer. And it has attached itself really nicely, put up that growth, but it's got a long way to go before it's bloom size. Some other Brassavolas that I have, that right there is my Martiana. That's a species. Keeping it out of direct sunlight. For some reason, its new growths have just been looking horrible. You can see there's one right there that's just dangling. So although I've had that plant for a few years, I'm still trying to figure it out. Trying to find that sweet spot. There is my Copper Queen. And up here is my North Miami that is still putting up growths. And it has matured growths that it put up during the growth season. Hopefully I will see blooms. Fingers crossed on that. I don't want to skip this right here, which is one of my Florida stars. I think this is a spring zing. Yes. And it did put up a nice growth. Perhaps it was this one. Now it's putting up two more right there. So that will be nice if I see blooms or anything like that. And I have another Florida Stars, which I'm not sure where it is at the moment. It is on a mount, and it is very full as well. Here is my Hawaiian kaleidoscope that bloomed twice as well for me. And it is putting up another growth right there. And I know that there is another one on the other side. So that is one vigorous plant. So yeah, things are really looking nice so far. Here in the greenhouse. What's that? Here's my Borinjana, Guariente, Cattleya Borinjana. Still got that island charm. And I am gonna have to get to the rest of my Brassavolas. But there's no way that I can do them all in one video. I have so many. Here is one of my chocolate drops, Kodama, up here, that I mounted a year ago on that brownie. And you see the roots are attached to it very well. You know it gave me that growth that's to the left there. And then that growth put up that growth. This is Chocolate Drop, Volcano Queen. And my other Kodama is up here, and it has those two sheaths on the plant. So that should be fun, fun, fun. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I want to show you. But look, I am just finding this. What is this? This is Dick Pippin. Which Dick Pippin? I will have to dig out the tag, and it's back here. But that for sure is a flower spike. This must be that. I guess this one is unnamed. Dick Pippin's Suncoast. Well, maybe that is the name. But that for sure is a flower spike right there. Yay. So we'll look forward to that one. And I know that I've got some flower spikes coming up right around here on this Trichoglottis, Geminata, those nubbins. And I know there's a few more that are in the vicinity that I'll have to get. Oh, here's one right here on my convolutum that I just noticed. Right there, and still hoping for this Gongora to open up. Sangracum calceolaris with its flowers there. Thanks for watching and enjoy your orchids. Bye.